I wish that I was good enough. If only I could wake you up, my love, my love, my love, my love. Hi, so I know my makeup is not so cool.
Self-esteem crisis.
Yeah, let's keep going with this video. So for today video, I'm gonna show you some things that I was thinking about this whole week, because I was writing and thinking about how hard it is to write a book. There's a whole process that no one's warned you when you're starting to write books. Before we start, I want to share my experience with writing a book. So I first started writing when I was about six, for that age, around that age, and I started to feel passionate about writing. Creating stories was always my motivation to everything. I don't like studying, I don't like doing other things. And creativity was always my loyal friend. Through the years, this never changed. I still love writing books. I'm 17 right now, so almost 11 years of writing, which is compared to writers like John Green, it is so short. I don't have like a long career. I hope I have in the future a long career. Yes, but right now I think I'm still an amateur. I'm still learning, I'm still a beginner. But in this video I'm gonna talk about things that in this short moment of 11-12 years, all the things that I learned through these years. Yeah, let's keep going. So I separated 5 topics for this video because it's more organized and easy to understand. So the first thing that I learned while writing a book is that discipline is required. It's important to have discipline and write, have like a schedule, a fixed schedule for writing, because it will help you get into the vibe, get inspiration constantly. Of course, you will not be inspired all the time. You need a rest for your writing process. Everyone needs to rest for a bit. So for example, Stephen King, the king of horror books, he writes every day, starting at 8 a.m. and he goes along the way. And the other side effect is that you are more difficult to give up on writing when you write every single day, because it becomes part of your life, it becomes part of your routine. So make it a habit. The second thing that I learned from writing books is that it's really important to have a connection, an emotional connection with your book, if with your writing, with the things you write. It doesn't work only for fiction books, for stories. It can be like anything, any book that you're writing, or even letter. It goes for anything in your life that involves writing. I think writing is an art, and art is for me a form of getting emotions out of yourself to find some relief. So yeah, having an emotional connection with your writing, the things you write, and it's extremely important. Okay, so the third thing that I found while writing a book is how important it is to research. Make some research for information about the things on your book. It's extremely important for you to dive into your world, into the world that you are creating for yourself. And like, for example, if you have a queen in your story and you don't have like a lot of information about queens or how a real queen act, you have to research, you have to search on the internet, on books, on people in general, to understand how it actually works and make your book more realistic and more deep. Honestly, I really hate research. For me, I would just write down everything in my head without thinking twice. But if you want to publish a book and make people really read what you're writing, you have to search and for information, for the complete understanding of what you're writing, and even to not make mistakes. Like, you're writing something related to history, but you don't know a lot about history, and you write something and you write something really silly, like the Second War was in the 18th century, something like this. Please just do some research before writing your book, because don't write something stupid like this. Okay, so moving on to the next topic. Don't rush up, and have patience. It's really necessary for your book, because a lot of people give up on writing books because they don't feel like they don't have the patience to do this, and they don't want to wait until their book is completely done. So it's really important. Even if you finish your book, finish writing all the chapters, like John Green, he wrote Looking for Alaska, I think that's the name of the book, for 10 years, almost 10 years. J.K. Rowling, I think she wrote Harry Potter between 7 years. So there's no need to rush up and do everything really quick, because it doesn't work like that. If you want to write a book, you have to be a lot really patient and wait for the results, even if it takes like 7 years or 11, 20, 30. I know a lot of writers that they spent their whole life writing one single book. So yeah, don't rush up. The last topic is enjoy your book, enjoy the process, because it's something that will help you keep up until the end. There will be moments that you will find it difficult to continue, because writing a book is not easy, but at some point you have to really love what you're doing, really love the characters, really love the whole your whole work. You have to enjoy it. That's why I always tell people that they need to understand what they like and what they don't like reading, and what if, like, For example, if you like romantic books, go write romantic books. Don't try to write something that just because it's trendy, just because it's famous. No, just write something that you value, something that you care more, something that makes your eyes bright, makes you excited. If you want an advice, look at your shelf, your bookshelf, and try to understand what kind of book is more frequent there. How many books that you have are romantic books, or how many books that you have that are horror books like Stephen King, or yeah. Right, so I kind of forgot to record the end of the video, so yeah, please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, follow me on social media for more of my weird voice